Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. As you can see of the assortment of knives, today we are going to go over how to sharpen a knife. Now there's many different ways or many different techniques, also many different products of sharpening a knife. So what I got today is the Walmart sharpener that came in my $15 knife set from the unboxing video. So if you haven't seen that one, check it out. But yeah, if you haven't seen the knife collection video, here it is, a decent bit of it. But we're going to use this piece of paper and this magical Sharpie. So the reason why we're going to start by sharpening this blade, because I know it's dull, I know it needs to be sharpened, and I beat the heck out of it. So we're going to do the paper test. So if anyone doesn't know what the paper test is, pretty much you take a piece of paper. I mean, this one's a little bit thicker than lined paper, so it might be difficult, but if the sharpener works, it'll be fine. And you take your blade and you just try to run through it. As you can see, nothing. It's just damaging it. Even if I split it, like, it tears it more than it cuts it. So that's not good. So we're going to take the Sharpie, because we're going to put Sharpie on the edge of the blade to see where it's actually grinding down. And because it covers it up so that way I know how far in I need to go. So quickly, we're gonna just go over it. And as you can see, there's like chips in the blade, and I could feel that going over with the Sharpie because the Sharpie's not touching it. So if you go over this and you notice that there's still silver blade showing, that's because you've got chips in your blade, which is also why it's not cutting the paper. Like I said, I used and abused this knife very, very well for a very long time, and it wasn't until recently that I got the sharpener for me to be able to make this video. Obviously, I understand that there's also like $200 sharpeners and things like that. This is just going off of what a normal person, not like a knife enthusiast, would have. So if you bought this set for like a family member or yourself, this is what you're going to use, this is what you're going to have. You can also buy whetstones from Walmart. I know I have like the sharpening stones for probably the same as I bought the kit for. And that one might be a little bit better just because it's actually a flat whetstone. But, so now we got Sharpie on here. Let's close this up. So, see, the blade is now all blacked out. And all you're going to do is just going to take it. Let's do it to where I don't cut myself. So I see some buildup of the Sharpie on the blade, and I can see that the Sharpie is now being worn down slowly but slowly. So that's good. We're getting a blade on, or a edge on it. I don't know how long to actually do this for, so I'm just gonna go until I see a good fine line of Sharpie gone. The way this is angled is it's pretty much two triangles interlocking, and so you're gonna run the blade through it, so it's getting both edges. So it's not, like I said, it's not too difficult. It's really just running a knife through it, and as you can hear, you get the nice sharpening sound. I don't know if you can hear, but my daughter's got her friend over today in the next room. But yeah, so you just sharpen it. So after a little bit of sharpening, I think that was like, what, a minute, 30 seconds, something like that. Let's see if it cuts. So, still the same, a little bit of tearing. Let's try to, much better. Much better. And that was literally like 30 seconds. So, I mean, I can grind this thing to oblivion, and we can go through it and everything like that. But I think I'm going to stop it here, and I'm going to sharpen it a little bit off camera, and then we're going to merge the two clips together. Alright guys, so we've sharpened it a little bit longer, and I'm going to sharpen it just once more, another run through, just because I want you to hear. My girlfriend actually noticed that when I'm sharpening it in the very beginning, it's a very coarse and very rigid, the sound. And now it's more smooth because the blade is just running through it. Ideally, I'd like to get the tip a little bit sharper. It's a little bit harder with this. That's the one thing that I will note. It's not the most versatile or hand friendly. And you do kind of have to like pin it on the table or on a flat surface, but so much better than before. And let's do the cut test. Kind of, not really. Let's hold it like this. Obviously, if you have like a $200 sharpening system where you have different intervals between coarse to very fine, you're going to be able to lob off corners of this thing like nobody's business, just running it by it. But overall, I mean, like I said, I beat this knife to oblivion for about two years, 2.5 years. So the fact that this little $15 sharpener that came inside of, or this sharpener that came in a $15 kit can do this much work on a chipped blade and a damaged blade is actually very surprising, and it's very encouraging to me that anybody can do this. So it's easy to use, besides it being a little small, and you do have to hold it down against something. You don't want to just put it in the air and have it go flying. Other than that, I would say that you do get your money's worth. It is effective. Like I said, there's obviously better sharpeners out there, but for what you paid for, it's not bad at all. And so this was just a quick video going over how to sharpen a knife for beginners and what to expect if you buy that kit that I unboxed. So if you guys want to see more of my channel and more videos involving me, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you do get notified every single time that I upload, which is twice a week. Other than that, if you guys want to interact with me one-on-one, a little more personable setting, follow me on Twitch. The link will be in the description below, and I do gaming on there the same days that I make these videos. So I'll be able to respond to comments and things like that. But until the next one, see you there.